it is just you and me now, that I just want to share this, I can call it angst or angry feeling, unfair, or perhaps disgusted, maybe more towards being angry. Someone just told me that, screw them, or screw what other people say. You don't have to think about what other people say, but sometimes, you are being surrounded by the public. Everyone has their own opinion about you and what they think about you, and they get messed up on your in your head, and you think like, why they think a certain way about you and stuff like that. Well, I just wanted to share with you because I'm a bit still dumbfounded, really, and I am still quite questioning onto why that particular thing happened, or perhaps I got misunderstood about the whole situation. But I believe I didn't. I don't think I am, at all, um, misunderstanding the situation, because I think it did happen, and I just wish that it didn't. Like, I just wish that I'm wrong about it. I was wrong about it. If you do this, please stop it. I think if you do that, please stop being a hater. Like, you hate something or discriminating someone, because the situation is just as simple as me and my friend when I was, at Sentosa, for the Sentosa trip. So we went to the mall. So, and what happened was, like, someone at the back was saying, I guess I heard when I went to the store, and I heard someone was saying, I'm not gonna name the store. Someone was saying, like, a simple two words that just made my heart skipped and made everything felt totally useless. Like, you feel like at that moment of time, everything you do to improve yourself, of how you look or how you behave or what you do, is just totally like of no use. The person said, so fat. Those were the words. I've never, like, experienced at all someone saying to me, or someone saying around me those words. I have not, or hadn't got used to it, or I don't feel it's something that is normal, or someone should say those things, that makes it okay to be heard, or to be commented on. But things like so fat, just, it feels, I don't know why it feels unfair, or it feels like, what makes you to have the right to say that to someone or about someone. I feel like, genetically that person could have been that way for a very long time, or the person have tried very hard to improve oneself, or perhaps the person was much more bigger than before and then trying to lose weight, or the person is suffering from something, or a disease of sorts that caused him or her to be looking like that, or weighing that much more than any other person. I mean, I feel like I felt lost, like a fight or a battle I've just lost. I've never experienced that maybe before. So, or how do you justify someone calling someone else ugly, or someone calling someone else all these physical attributes that you say so-called not so as perfect as the commercially accepted terms or accepted quota of or how one should look like. So I think I just don't know how to explain. I feel you know why, like I feel like why do one think like that, like how can someone think like that, like to have such comment or to say something like that to either hurt someone or directly or indirectly. I feel, I mean, it took me some days to even just to record this, seriously speaking, because I feel like, here I am, like I feel like I'm trying to improve the way I dress, like how I think sprinkle of glitter. I mean, Louise, am I right? Louise, yeah. Louise did mention that, she herself being big and beautiful. I mean, she said to bury it all and be yourself and dress how we would like to dress and be confident, and just think that that's like whatever your outlook is, not the you know it's not the worst of the worst to think that, to always look at yourself and think there's always something nice that you like about yourself. If you're really looking at physical attributes in that matter. So but I feel like I cried when I heard when she said at the most last bit of her video on Big and Bold or something like that, Big Beautiful, uh you know somewhere along that line. That's her video. I cried because like she's just saying that just be confident and be happy about yourself. When you hear something like that and you hear something else, you know just so you know negative and something so positive, sometimes you don't know where to place yourself, like you don't know who or what to believe in. Sometimes get the head all messed up. So on one hand you want to improve yourself, but on the other hand you want to love yourself the way you look like. So it's hard to do two things at the same time. And then there's always gonna be someone telling you you look like you look like shit, you're fat and stuff like that, you're not good enough. And then there's another sort of things that people are saying that you should love yourself and be proud and be beautiful, and you are perfect the way you are. You should love, you know you should just not be loved for your physical attributes, but also your insides and the person you are and everything. And on the physical don't represent the person you are, things like that. You've heard it a lot of times, but sometimes I question myself, like how do I deal with it, like to be to fight back all those the negative things is just not as easy. And you when you hear like all these negative things, like you think yourself as not so as good enough, that kind of thing is kind of easier to recover by putting something positive back onto your own self. But then again, to hear someone say that, like you're fat or so fat, that kind of phrase to you, it you just don't know how to deal with that. You really wouldn't know how to deal with that. But I guess you can just run away from it or try to cover things up by saying that, um but who cares, I love the way I look, I'm just fine, I'm still healthy, blah blah blah, and all those things. But at the end of the day, in at the end of the night, you still go up and be very, self negative about yourself again. uh, I am I'm just as clueless because I'm just angry at the situation. I don't think wishing someone bad is as of use, but what I can say is just I can only be blessed. One thing, I can only be thankful and blessed that I can do my normal routine or anything every day. I can carry out my activities every day as a normal person. I think that's what my late mom used to tell me. It's just doesn't matter like how you look like and stuff, but you don't need anyone's help to move around, do you? You have everything. You have pair of eyes to see. Yes, all those things. I just think now that I should feel very grateful and blessed because of all those things that I have, that other people might not even have the sense of sight or hearing. I think all those things we should celebrate every day. I think that is one thing I should always, think about whenever that I cry, or whenever I think or self pity on myself. Self pity. So, yeah, I just hope that everyone would just think the same way as I do, and just treasure your own, how the way you look. I feel like, giving back is just one affirmation that you can do something more than someone else, like even simple donation of money, or simple donation of time, or maybe helping someone do something, even by like example like crossing the road, or simple things like that. I hope this like kind of like humanity will make people realize that physical attributes is just superficial. I mean, like, it's just superficial as it is, like even makeup is and stuff like that. You can just improve something, but it doesn't improve inside unless you want it to improve, or unless you want it to change what's inside, how you feel about it. So I guess that's just my video thing for today, and I hope you guys will like it, and I hope you're not too bored by this 13 minutes video. And thanks for watching. To give a thumbs up and leave your comments if you shall, and I will read it. Righty, thank you, ciao, take care.